Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, has long been admired for her grace, poise, and deep sense of duty to the British monarchy, but behind the royal smiles and public appearances lies a devoted mother, one now faced with a heart-wrenching decision that could redefine the royal family's future forever. In a stunning and deeply emotional turn of events, it's now believed that Kate is preparing to break one of the most rigid and long-standing royal traditions concerning none other than her eldest son, Prince George. As the world watches every move of the young heir to the throne, whispers inside palace walls are growing louder. Kate Middleton is determined to ensure her son has a different path, a freer, more modern life, one that may step outside the gilded cage that has bound so many royal heirs before him. For centuries, the British monarchy has followed strict protocols when it comes to the grooming of future kings. Education, duty, image, and allegiance to centuries-old practices have always taken precedence over personal growth or emotional freedom. But this time, things might be different. And it's all because of Kate. Those close to her say she is heartbreakingly aware of what lies ahead for her son. She knows the emotional weight that comes with being born into a role you never chose. She has seen the cracks it caused in Prince William, and the scars it left on Prince Harry. And now, as Prince George edges closer to adolescence, Kate appears to be drawing a line in the royal sand. Palace insiders claim that Kate Middleton is weighing a radical decision, not sending Prince George to Eton College, the elite boarding school attended by generations of royals and aristocrats, including Prince William and Prince Harry. Eton has always been more than a school, it's a symbol of class, heritage, and tradition. It shapes future kings in the mold the monarchy demands. But Kate, ever the modern royal, may be choosing emotional well-being over archaic prestige. And this isn't just about schooling. It's about reshaping what it means to be a royal in the 21st century. Sources close to the Princess of Wales say she's deeply concerned about the psychological impact of removing a child from the comforts of home and family at such a pivotal age. She's reportedly reflecting on her own upbringing, which, though privileged, was grounded in family closeness and emotional stability. She's fiercely protective of the childhood Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis experience, and she's made it a mission to prioritize family above royal optics. This is not a rebellion. It is a mother's protective instinct in action. What's even more revealing is the quiet support Prince William is said to be offering. Though educated at Eton himself, William is reportedly siding with his wife, understanding perhaps better than anyone the emotional toll that royal expectations can extract. This shared outlook between the future king and queen suggests a unified front that is slowly but steadily shifting the axis of the monarchy's inner world. Together, they appear poised to craft a new royal legacy, one that balances duty with dignity, tradition with compassion, and responsibility with humanity. Observers note that this wouldn't be the first time Kate has nudged the monarchy into modern territory. From her hands-on parenting style to her decision to open up publicly about mental health struggles, she has always chosen authenticity over protocol. And now, if these reports are true, her latest move could be the most consequential yet. Refusing to send Prince George to Eton, and instead opting for a different educational path, possibly a coeducational day school or a boarding school with a less rigid hierarchy, would send shockwaves through the establishment. It would suggest that the royal family is no longer bound to tradition for tradition's sake, and is willing to evolve, not just for optics, but for the mental and emotional well-being of its future king. But not everyone in royal circles is likely to be pleased. Traditionalists, those who see the monarchy as a pillar of national identity and stability, may view this as an erosion of foundational principles. To them, altering the educational path of a future king risks undermining centuries of carefully crafted image and discipline. They worry that if George is not forged in the same fires as his ancestors, he may lack the necessary resilience and stoicism to handle the pressures of monarchy. These voices, often veiled in politeness but dripping with disapproval, are growing restless. And yet, Kate remains undeterred. There is, perhaps, a deeper emotional thread pulling Kate toward this unprecedented decision. The royal family has not been immune to scandal, tragedy, and public scrutiny. She has seen what happened to Princess Diana, a mother who also wanted to protect her sons from the rigors of royal life. She has watched how the relentless pressures of royal duty fractured the bond between Prince William and Prince Harry. And as Prince George slowly grows into his role, making more public appearances, standing more confidently alongside his father during official duties, Kate is watching with both pride and anxiety. She knows what's coming. She knows the responsibilities, the loss of privacy, the isolation that comes with the crown. And as a mother, she is preparing to soften that burden before it hardens into destiny. This potential break from tradition is not just a footnote in royal gossip columns, it could mark a pivotal moment in the monarchy's evolution. If the heir to the throne receives a different, less traditional education, what does it say about the monarchy's priorities? Is it finally placing emotional well-being above archaic ritual? Is it daring to raise a king who is as emotionally intelligent as he is duty-bound? What makes this moment all the more compelling is the silence from Buckingham Palace. No official confirmation, no rebuttals. Just quiet, calculated calm. But silence, in royal terms, often speaks volumes. It suggests deliberation, internal debate, and the gravity of what's being considered. This is not a PR stunt. This is not a casual choice. This is a deliberate, deeply considered act by a mother and a future queen who is choosing humanity over hollow ceremony. Already, public opinion appears to be rallying behind Kate. Online forums, parenting communities, and even educational experts have voiced support for her rumored choice. Many see it as a breath of fresh air in a palace that often feels trapped in its own shadows. They see her not just as a royal, but as a relatable mother trying to do right by her children in an increasingly complex world. It's also worth noting how this decision aligns with the broader trajectory of William and Kate's public image. They are slowly carving out a monarchy that is less aloof, more accessible. They are raising their children with an intentional blend of royal duty and grounded reality. They want George to understand his position but not be imprisoned by it. They want him to serve, not suffer. And so, the question now lingers, will Kate truly break this centuries-old tradition? And if she does, what ripple effects will it send across the House of Windsor? The answer may still be taking shape behind palace doors, but one thing is certain. If Princess Kate is indeed poised to make this emotional, history-making decision, it will be a landmark moment not just for Prince George, but for the very future of the British monarchy. A monarchy that may finally be learning to listen, to adapt, and, most importantly, to love differently. What do you think this bold step by Princess Kate could mean for the future of the crown and the emotional legacy of royal children to come?